Good morning, fellow gladiators. It's your host, the Snack Gladiator. It's almost 11:30 in the morning, so I'm up at the crack of dawn here, and I'm going to be taking you with me as I go treasure hunting today. I have received word that there is a store nearby that has a very rare collectible that the Gladiator has been hunting for quite some time. That's right, the Gladiator doesn't just make video reviews on YouTube in a desperate attempt to get some views. No, he does all kinds of things, and treasure hunting is one of them. So I'm going to take you with me. Let's see if we can find this rare collectible, and I hope you enjoy the trip. Let's go. Before we head out, I'm going to wash my hair with this gummy bear scented shampoo. I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to smell like gummy bears and have soft hair, this is the product. It worked for me. It might work for you too. All right, fellow gladiators. So I just left my local Walgreens. I was on a side mission there, and the cashier said, "Enjoy your day off," because they know me there. And I said, "You too." So that was cringe. He clearly did not have the day off because he's working. So just goes to show that even the Snack Gladiator is not immune to cringe. So it happens. Anyway, let's get back on to the main quest here. Let's go treasure hunting. Come with me, gladiators. Okay, I had to mute this part for copyright. They were playing Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake in the store. And here I am just looking for the collectible. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, so now that I've brought him home, let's do a little bit more of an in-depth analysis here, Gladiator style. So one thing that I noticed is that a lot of the Beanie Babies at the store, this one included, have or had these little plastic hand tags, plastic covers for their hand tags. And these were very popular to use in the 90s because people thought that these were going to be an incredibly valuable investment in the future. A lot of the prices for the Beanie Babies, especially the scarcer models, were just going through the roof. So people would buy them, they would protect them, put these little covers on the hang tags, buy plastic cases, keep them in boxes, thinking that they were going to be worth a fortune someday. People had their retirements basically at stake, and even their kids' college tuition basically tied up in Beanie Babies. And there's actually a pretty famous picture out there of a couple, I believe, on the floor of a courtroom, essentially dividing their collection of Beanie Babies amongst themselves in a divorce process. And that picture is kind of a snapshot, kind of giving an overview of just how crazy the whole Beanie Babies phenomenon got, right? Just how ridiculous it got, where people were basically fighting over their collections in courtrooms and such. And if you're interested in learning more about the whole Beanie Babies phenomenon as I was, you can check out the book The Great Beanie Baby Bubble by Zach Bissonette. It's a very good read. I highly recommend checking it out. It kind of delves into the whole Beanie Babies craze of the late 90s, early 2000s, as well as the life of the founder, Ty Warner, who was kind of known for being a very eccentric personality, let's put it that way. He would obsess over the smallest details of every single plush, and he became a billionaire as a result of the Beanie Babies craze. And nowadays, as we all know, Beanie Babies are kind of readily available anywhere. Back in the day, they were only available at kind of small mom and pop shops, and it was purposely done that way to create kind of this artificial scarcity and demand for the toys, which nowadays, you can walk into Walmart or CVS and take your pick. And while we're at it, let's just take a quick look at the plush here. So one thing you can't accuse the Thai company of is skimping on quality, because their toys are, very well made, very well sewn, and well put together. The eyes are quite lifelike there. They're very expressive, and because they're filled with these weighted beams, which is kind of the appeal of the toys, they're very posable. They're not flopping around all over the place. You can just plop them down on a shelf or on your desktop there, and you can pose them, pretty much any which way you want. So that's kind of that was part of the big appeal of the Beanie Babies, and this one is no exception. Considering the age, I think this was released in August of 1998. It's in very good condition. It's just a little bit dusty, but there are no tears, and It's clear that this came from the home of a collector, given, again, the fact that the tag has this plastic protector over the tag, and it's very well taken care of considering the age. So this was probably in someone's box, in a plastic box for the last 20 odd years. And now he's in my home. So welcome. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but the official name given to him by the company is Mooch. A lot of the Beanie Babies had, they all had given names and birthdays. And that's kind of the another appeal of the toy, the fact that they are all personalized and they came with a little bit of a personality created by the company, but not so much that it would prevent kids or whoever bought them from kind of giving them their own personality as well. So it was very well studied, very well kind of thought out. And again, I highly recommend you check out or read up more on the history of Beanie Babies if you haven't already. I think it's a very interesting topic. And that's pretty much it for this episode of Snack Gladiator. What am I going to give this plush? Well, it's a few things. It's not edible, so as far as flavor and all that, which I normally critique on, this is going to get a 1 from me, simply because I cannot eat this plush. It's probably not nutritious, and it's likely going to make me sick and give me some indigestion. However, on all other fronts, quality, presentation, it's gonna get a 10 from me. So anyway, that's it for this episode of Snack Gladiator. Thanks for joining me on this short little treasure hunt. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, and I'll see you soon in the next episode. Have a great week.